guys, hello. I hope you all had fun for Halloween. Got up to lots of mischief. Another video for you in PCVR with EMUVR. So following on from the last video where we're getting rid of the furniture out of the stock bedroom, we showed off StarToy's custom office, which you can see on the screen at the moment. So following on from that, StarToy did get in contact with me and said, thanks for doing the video, but it's actually Squishy Lemon who's the author of the mod to get rid of the furniture. So we'll get that straight. They said, yeah, I'm just sharing it as it goes with my office. So this is version 1. They're working on version 2 at the office. This is quite exciting because that door has always been shut. They're working on another door that'll open up into another room. So I'm not sure whether that's for the stock EMUVR or whether it's for the v1.0.13. I don't know. We'll soon find out once version 2 is released. They did point out another mod that you guys might find interesting that adds in some cheat codes. So let's go over that now. We'll read it out. So it's Scent of Slaughter, the author of the mod. I'll make sure I get it right. I've copied this off the EMUVR Discord, and of course not everybody has access to it, so I will share the file for you, but it's not my mod. I'm just the messenger. So it says, hi everyone, I've been messing around with a file in EMUVR and I decided to share it with you guys in case you are interested. To install it, you just have to swap this file with the one on your managed folder. It won't corrupt anything, but it is a good idea to back up the file just in case. So the features of the mod are the camera can go to the ceiling and right down to the floor. So if we hold down Q, we're going to drop right down to the floor. So if you're trying to take screenshots, you've got lots of toys on the floor, cars, whatever it is, we can get nice and low. Maybe you're just trying to set the room up. You want to hold down E, get right up to the ceiling to help you get things on those top shelves over there. So setting it up on a PC monitor can actually be much easier, and then enjoy playing it with the VR headset later. So that is very, very helpful. So we've got cheat codes to change the color of the light in the room. That's great because I've got smart bulbs at home anyway that do change color, so to be able to do that in EMUVR is awesome. It says there's cheat codes for the cables to make them visible or invisible. So from the console to the TV, depending where you put them, it can be a little bit of a mess. These cables being stretched across the room can be a little bit ugly, so that's a nice mod to clean things up. We can also show or hide the frames per second. So the codes, we don't have to bring up a terminal. It's not like I have to press the tilde key or anything like that. We just type in the word for the cheat. So to cycle through all of the colors, we just type 1 sec, 2 sec, 5 sec, 10, 30, 60 sec, and then stop will stop it. And that was obviously the default setting. So that's just how quickly it's going to cycle through those colors. So once every minute, you know, to once every second, or anywhere in between, what suits you. So we can change the color: red, green, yellow, blue. Warm means it's white, but more on the yellow side of the spectrum, whereas a normal white is more of a blue light. So we've got purple, pink, cyan, orange, mint, or white, which is the default color. So let's have a quick look at that. We've just done Halloween, but maybe you wanted to do purple because that would have been a nice spooky color. And that's had an effect on the ambient light in the room. That's quite nice. So as we've done purple, let's have a look at pink. We could have done green. Ties in with my stars on the ceiling. Of course, we've got Christmas around the corner. Maybe you want to do red, or we can go back to white again. So yeah, that's nice. Really, really like that. I'm used to a red light because being on boats, so it helps us keep our night vision. So a little tip, if you do have smart bulbs at home that can change color, get your bathroom light to go red at night, and then it won't wake you up if you're going to the toilet in the middle of the night. It can help you get off to sleep again. Right, so let's get back into the code. So we've got no cable or cable. So let's have a look at the back of this big TV. We can see the cable is drooping down. So we type in no cable and it's disappeared. Type cable and it's come back again. And then we've got FPS, which if I do that, it's just going to say 60 because we're locked to 60. I'm just doing it on the monitor. I'm not doing it in VR. And we've got our frame times as well, 16.7 milliseconds. And we'll type FPS again and that's gone away. So it says, hope this is allowed, not breaking any rules. Thanks, and I hope you like it. PS, don't get scared if a giant cable appears while you're loading your room. So I've grabbed that off the EMUVR Discord, just because some of you wouldn't have been able to see that if you're not on the server, and you wouldn't be able to grab the files either. So I will host it for you. I'll give you a link in the description of the video and a pinned comment below. So there's that zip file you're going to want to download. That will contain the DLL file and this text file, which is everything we've just read out. So extract out the zip. We go into our EMUVR folder, and it's the EMUVR data folder and managed. So there's assembly C#. So you can see I've taken the original. So just do like Control C, Control V, and that will copy the original one, give it another name called copy at the end, and you'll know that's your original. And then you can bring in the modified version, paste it. So do you want to overwrite? You just say yes, because you know you've got your old one backed up. So if you ever want to go back again, delete this one, rename that, get rid of your extension on the end, and that's that. So there you go, guys. Hope it helps you out. Have a great day, have a great evening, whatever it is you choose to do after watching this. And as always, I'll see you when I see you next. Ciao for now.